The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one, especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and grey plaster summoned into a hole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like that what a gate from a school would look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. Life lesson, guys. Welcome back to See Something Awesome. I'm zettovyker, and we are now continuing Katawa Shoujo Act 1. So I walk towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk baby pace. I'm alone, and my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. No, you don't say. The grounds are be lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all the park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. Yep, makes me shudder. I shake them off, stray open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom from behind the leafy canopies. Too big, and too many just for a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told that this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was someone here so I could anchor myself to something tangible, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Ugh, makes me think about hospitals again. How they have that operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious, despite all this greenery? Only after I sat in front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back. Even if I had no life, I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous with this realization in my head, I opened the front door. What's all the matter with the bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Whoa! You must be Niki? Nikai.
So you are, excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutao, and I'm using this force today. Welcome.
Muto sounds good. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy. And he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked if you have brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now.
Oh, should I go later?
Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already.
Waiting for me? Oh, see, I really don't like being the center of attention. But I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes you feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost missed what the teacher is saying.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal?
Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people,
But I guess I should be the one to give them the first impression myself. Right, but it's no problem.
Let's go then.
My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down on the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3. Genius. Muto opens the door and enters. Good morning,
everyone. Sorry, I'm late again.
I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Got a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point of worrying about it so much. At least, not this soon. Okay. Excuse me. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around. Partially so I won't have to meet the curious gaze of my new classmates. It's really spacious. The ceiling is usually high, and there's a lot of space left over around and in between the desks. The entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high old-fashioned window set at head level only makes you seem who the heck is in the back court? What? What is wrong with? Are you okay? Are you okay? Moving on. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf understatement, shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. Seriously, what's wrong with him in the back corner? No, this is my boss there. You can see this guy, right? What the heck? Anyways, I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in the other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and has something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. When I noticed the one of the girls, she seemed to be missing thumbs in her right hand. It's a little jarring. Who's missing a thumb? Darn it, I missed who. Darn it. Whatever, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway. Oh wait, she's missing her right arm. Oh wait, is she missing her right arm? No, she's not. Her arm's right there. I see it. Anyways, despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair. That is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands, as if it would make her invisible. I see you! There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers in the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl sees me making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, and then goes whatever direction she's doing. She's kinda cute. So is a cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her until the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand, so everyone else does, except the one girl in the first row who has only one hand. Yeah, see, I knew it. She only has one hand. I was right. I cringed a little, but I hide it by bowing in thanks for this applaud that I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone even though I am a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. Should I say something more? Something more exciting? And I'm saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied with what little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. Yeah. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first girl claps on this round. What? The first girl claps on this round with her hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandage stump. That makes me feel a little bad.
We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right?
How could I know? The teacher passes up the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.
Oh, right. Hakamichi is right over there. Shizune Hakamichi?
She's so cute. I like her already. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly looking. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Oh my goodness! What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but it's not Hakamichi. It's Misha. This is Hakamichi. Hakamichi. She-chan. What? Oh my goodness! Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair. A pair of oral, oh my goodness, I love oral-shaped glasses, I do. Balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, aww, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few gestures with her hands. Akamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I started to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, "You'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things with you?"
I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand why you wouldn't think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth to her. I'm an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew that there was going to be a new student. Why didn't you think you'd be here so soon? So here today, so soon. He-chan, right?
He-chan?
Yep, it fits, doesn't it?
Did I say that out loud? It's a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how.
It fits. You look just like I imagined.
Look at her face. She's so happy.
Yeah, you looked just like a He-chan.
I wonder why everyone else seems to think so. Shizune, you're so happy. Hakamichi taps her fingers on this to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other, excitedly, their hands a blur. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Misha seems to be a little overwhelmed. What?
Aha! Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, feel free to ask her.
What's with that? What's up with that?
Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it.
Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out of her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful, yeah. I guess I kind of came straight to class today. Shizune! She's angry. What the heck?
Ah! That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going to before you go there. Not just with school, either. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan?
Learn about where you're going? I guess I bet I didn't bother to do that, or I just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-assed. But anyway, I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seemed like it was about me. I feel like slipping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
Look down. Are you okay?
Shizune, stop looking at me like that.
Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate when people think they're afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test.
Alright. She's happy again.
Oh, and another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate.
Haha! Shi-chan! Yeah!
Yep, Shizune is fine.
Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all about business. Well, she still seems like that. Just less so, I guess. Whoa!
Huh? Oh, right, we haven't even touched the assignments. We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class.
Wow, that too.
Oh my god, is she angry? Yes, she looks very angry. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't seem to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. Okay, she seems to remember.
After class, we can take a walk around the grass together. It's a nice day today, okay? Go wide, Asu.
Anyways, the assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of both being difficult and unnecessarily long. So, we finished here a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our later start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class's rep is a calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is just a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Oh, the clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch! Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who's beckoning me into the hallway, and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto. I'm going with Muto. Down to the bottom floor. Just like everyone in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Ha ha! Its big arched windows gives out to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around her stare. But Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed all to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat. Misha pokes at me to the side and gets my attention and forces Shizune. Huh? She's so angry. What did I do? What the heck? I don't understand the sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite? Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guide, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder. Let's not ask about that. What about the library? Come on, we'll go be nice. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? They've got into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives a kind of frown that makes it clear that she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby. But then she picks up her smile again. There is! It's on the second floor, and we can show it to you sometime. Thanks. I return to my food while the girl talks between themselves. Misha and Shizune side back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. Like glitter and butterflies and stickers and boy bands. I quickly notice a conversation in sign that's not enough to fill a sentence. A silence. What? We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. A dark-haired girl I noticed before something to desk in the last row. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. Rhino elegance! She shrinks deeper into his seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone from my presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even though the classroom slowly fills with other students, and finally, the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange, as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of class, I start yawning and counting the minutes now. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Really? Before long, the final bell rings. It's time to go. School is finally over for the day. Besides me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hichan. We've got to hurry up since there's a lot of work for us to do. Oh, Shizune, what's up? You'll find your way around here. I'm sure of it. Wait, you just said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Oh. Is that so? We can just show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building. We have to go outside. We join the floor of students making their way down the stairwell, and outside, the girls pointing out their senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. We get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. It's a lot of officers, officially important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office. That's all the nurses' offices. They have even a swimming pool. How is that official? Huh? Whoa, I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong, Shizune? Don't look at me like that.
Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course.
Oh.
Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are there too. The head nurse office is in the first floor. You'll be fine around from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education? Huh. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I'll walk in, hoping that this will be a really quick visit, like the teacher said. On the white door to the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. The voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I couldn't quite make it out. Sounded like a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large, smells strange, but looks friendly. But a friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair and faces me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin on the table is overflowing with medical utensils. What? And there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Whoa, smiling man, what's up? Hello there. What can I do for you today? Oh wait, I want to do that again. Hello there. What can I do for you today? There we go, like a salesman. He's young looking and kind of sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheek wash out the impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smells like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. Does it say on the door? No? You can call me by my name or just the nurse, like everyone else does. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should have grabbed his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation as he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that new guy! I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good! Well, you've probably been briefed about school now, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all the facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from the staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Oh, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, I don't do brain surgery here. The joke feels so out of place, but I'm not thinking why he even said it. Yeah, that's just that. It's really weird to have so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure about that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he was searching for something in his computer, I shuffled stacks of papers around. I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome generic, I like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on the four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from the stack of silly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't help much. And apart from that, do you do any sports? Stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright. I'm afraid I'm going to recommend you to refrain from doing that. At least for the time being. Oh, okay. My lack of reaction makes his rise an amble, but really, I'm not too bothered by him for forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it with a burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussions might be very dangerous for your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by sending concussion to the chest area? Is the little mention of the cause in your papers? Not exactly. I sidestep the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers, with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. My voice changed because I'm serious with this face. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you would really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk squats or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a good pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. Very good. And anyway, I'm sure you've been told this before, so you need to take care to not overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point, but not really. I've done this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over to my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Good. That's it then. Come see me if you ever need something. I'm mushing up before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Although, to my eyes, they still look at one and the same. It's the first real look I get to the other student, so I watch people coming out of school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I still keep thinking about most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. And again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? Huh. I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired and sort of hungry. The weirdness of me only grows as I trudge through the dorms, still a little way apart from the main building complex. Huh. There's a garden associated between the school and the dorms. Shrubbery, flowers, and other overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside long for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, and I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was giving from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems like only the girls around here are sociable. I said, well, that's perfectly fine with me. Ha! I climbed the stairs up to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. Well, halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. Nameplates in the room adjust to mine are blank, so I guess there's just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside I hear a few movements, and then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, it's not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me so our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. He saw Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in his realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out with a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup, dude? The name's Kenji. Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, like a little rattled by a sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because it could have been some other people too. You can't judge my book by its cover. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hiso! Me? How dare you can trust the chances? The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you are smarter than you look. Probably. When you look, what do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans in closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key to the lock of the door, marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room is personal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting in the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there's a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. Thanks. A note is pinned to one of the sleeves of the shirts.
Hi, Yu-chan. We've unpacked your things and...
Excuse me. Whoa, excuse me. Well, I blame that on the pop. Whatever, we're talking about the pop. I'll talk about those later. I made your bed. They said if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. Cool. I kind of hope that would have. Then there'd be something to do. It's still too early. I'll put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me feel want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me from wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before, coming in for the entire day today, too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottles of medication neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick one and shake it, just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisam Nakai. Take 2 tablets daily to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little. But what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. Nom nom nom, nom nom. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. This song has done that twice right now as I lay down in bed. That's amazing. It doesn't seem to look any more familiar. Not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. Solid fingers. Anyways, the sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm, and less like against the chill that passes from room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness and the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Can I save? Can I save, please? It's been a long time. Katawa Shoujo, can I save? Katawa Shoujo, please let me save. Katawa Shoujo, can I save? I wake up in a strange room, and I'll see you guys next time. This is a long episode.